So I've always wanted to come to California, and because I was interested in the entertainment industry. I ended up in LA, downtown Skid Row. My name is Roslyn, U.S. Army. I was 76 Delta, which is a motor pool clerk. I served from 77 to 82. I was in high school, and my senior year, recruiters came, and I decided that that was something I was interested in. And I got orders to go on my first duty station, which was in Germany, Hanau. This is when my initial entry into really using drugs began. I met and married my husband, who was also in the military. I kind of sank into a bit of a depression. I started using heroin. I lost my children. My marriage was totally dissolved. I ended up staying on the streets for about 6 years. And that was the beginning of the end for me. That was my bottom. And one day I was really sick. So I ended up in the hospital. And when they found out that I was a vet, they transferred me to the West Los Angeles VA hospital. At the VA, they had to wean me off of the heroin. And they gave you coping skills to deal with whatever you're faced with. All of that led to my getting a job, ultimately working in the field of substance abuse, helping other people. After 10 years, I decided I wanted to move on because it was a heavy field to work in, and sometimes you wanted more for them than they want for themselves. I started looking for other work. I worked as an extra. Movies, commercials, I got to experience that for about 2 years, and then I retired. I hadn't seen my mother and my sister for probably 20 years. I discovered where my mother was, and I was able to come back and see her. And I was able to find a community of other vets, other women vets. And I decided to volunteer here once or twice a week. We also participate in outside activities, so it keeps me centered and focused. We get to share what we're going through in our daily lives, and I love it. It's a process. It's just like it was a process for me to hit rock bottom. It was a process for me to get recovered. I've been clean and sober 32 years, March 5th, 1992. I always say, give yourself a chance. Be teachable, be humble, and it's gonna be a process, but you can do it.